Hello and welcome back. This is our final, not the final episode, but on this episode, we talk about the last chapter on this podcast series based on the book Prediction Machines, The Simple Economics of AI by Ajay Agrawal, Joshua Gans, and Avi Goldfarb. Our next podcast will be the final episode on this book, which would just be like a general outlook of the book holistically. So normally we would take it chapter by chapter or two or three chapters at a time. So the next episode would just look at everything we've talked about holistically and probably invite somebody to join us on the podcast. Okay, so today we'll be looking at chapter 21, and it talks about navigating the AI economy. Now, if you've been following along, you know that this book has been a masterclass in understanding how prediction, which is the heart of AI, shapes everything from business strategies to job designs and even global economics. We've talked about a whole lot, even about learning, staying ahead in the age of AI. I would say that that was my best my best segment or my best episode. But and today we talk about the big question: where do we go from here? So it's just a reflexive conclusion, um, and more of a continuation from our last episode where we try to answer the question: where is AI headed? So this chapter starts by reinforcing the central thesis of the book. AI doesn't make decisions, it predicts outcomes. The prediction is becoming cheaper, faster, and more accurate by the day. Much like electricity or internet, AI, oh, I do remember the earlier days of internet, right? It was not everybody has had access, but look at us now. And it was so expensive. Again, look at us now. AI is becoming a general purpose technology that would touch nearly every industry and sector. From healthcare and education to logistics and finance, AI predictions are transforming traditional processes and enabling new ways of working. For example, in logistics, predictive AI models are used to manage complex supply chains, reducing waste and improving delivery times. And that's a level of efficiency previously unattainable. Then we move on to discuss economic shifts by AI adoption, right? When prediction becomes cheaper, it unlocks new opportunities for businesses, even in traditionally low tech industries like agriculture. Companies that center their strategies around prediction, like Netflix, Tesla, Amazon, gain a significant competitive advantage. For example, right now farmers are using AI to predict weather patterns, soil quality, crop yield, optimizing their planting strategies and increasing productivity. So this means that imagine that right now what it means to be um, a very successful farmer would be having knowledge of AI and how it affects you. I think that's wonderful. Yeah, one of the most critical themes in this chapter is the role of policymakers in shaping the AI economy. So we have government, and the government must find a middle ground, encouraging innovation without ignoring risks like algorithmic bias or privacy violation. And we also have the problem of equity and access. Policymakers must also ensure that access to AI technology isn't limited to elite organizations or wealthier nations. For example, the EU's AI Act aims to set boundaries on the use of AI, particularly in high risk scenarios like healthcare, law enforcement, and education. So we also had a little bit of focus on adaptability. For organizations, you want to build AI capabilities into your core strategy. Companies that view AI as a supplement rather than um, a replacement for human skill tend to see the most success. So you don't think that AI would replace people. Instead, they help people perform faster, more efficiently, make better decisions. So lifelong learning is no longer optional, right? Focus on developing skills like critical thinking, ethics, and creativity. And these are areas actually where humans outperform machines. For example, in finance, AI models might predict market movement, but human financial advisors still play a crucial role in interpreting those predictions and offering personalized advice. So I think this chapter ties the entire book together beautifully. The authors they did an excellent job of summarizing the key themes while offering forward-looking insights about how the AI economy will evolve. I like the focus on policy and governance, um, and the examples on weather from agriculture, logistics, and even other examples from finance. It reinforces the universal relevance of AI and makes the insight accessible to a wide audience. So while the chapter offers a solid overview, it could have gone deeper into actionable strategies for individuals. For example, how can small and medium enterprise, that's SMEs, effectively adopt AI without the same resources that tech giants have? I think that would have been a good topic to explore in depth. This chapter, I think, also is incredibly relevant to anyone looking to thrive in an AI driven world, whether you are an entrepreneur, policymaker, student, or somebody simply curious about the future. The lessons here are universal. AI isn't some abstract future, it's shaping the job market, our economies, and even our social contracts right now. And it's practical as it can get. For business leaders, you want to start embedding AI into your core strategies. You want to ask the questions, how can prediction machines create new value for our customers? What can I do with AI? What predictions would be a game changer for the customers that I serve? For individuals, you want to focus on adaptability. Commit to lifelong learning. I would recommend our episode on learning, how to stay ahead. It's titled How to Stay Ahead in an AI Driven World. You want to listen to that episode. And then you want to focus on developing uniquely human skills, right? Like empathy, like ethics, like creativity. Then for policymakers, you want to prioritize inclusive AI adoption policies. You want to encourage responsible AI innovation without shifting creativity or market competition. For example, in education, AI tools like Khan Academy or Coursera use predictive analytics to personalize learning experiences for millions of users worldwide, demonstrating the democratizing potential of AI. So let us reflect a bit on everything we have heard so far. And my first question for reflection today would be, are you personally investing in skills that complement AI prediction, like judgment, creativity, and strategic thinking? Because I know that we have talked about in the episode titled How to Stay Ahead in AI, right? We talked about how to learn continuously, how not to get all this, how not to get burnt out from learning and all that. But besides learning new technologies, besides learning how to use AI, are you also investing in skills that make you human, that make you superior to AI, like judgment, like creativity, like strategic thinking? That's the first question for reflection. And I think this is a very important question, even for myself. And the second question would be for reflection. How can your organization leverage AI prediction to create new business opportunities? And my third question would be, what policies do you think are most important for ensuring AI is used ethically and equitably? So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. That brings us to the end of our exploration of this book. And over the episodes, we've learned that AI isn't magic, it's math. But the implications of those mathematical predictions are enormous, reshaping how we make decisions, how we design jobs, and how we imagine our future. So, as we wrap up this series, I want to encourage you to think deeply about your role in this AI driven economy. Are you preparing? Are you adapting? Are you building a strategy for the future? If you enjoyed this podcast series, please remember to subscribe and share with somebody who would benefit from these conversations. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and let's keep building a smarter, more inclusive future together.